Sessions, we having sessions, we locked in, you better tap in. Sessions, we having sessions, we locked in, you better tap in. Sessions, we having sessions, we locked in, you better tap in. Welcome back. We in the gym again, man. This is like my second home now, man. Thank y'all for always inviting me. We got Ramsey VC Jr., DeMonte Smith. I know your name, but I be forgetting it. Say your name again for us, brother.
Dejan.
There we go. I know it. And we got Mr. Fred.
How's it going?
Thomas, right? You here?
Thomas. Yeah.
Fred Thomas, you here representing Cedric, right?
Yeah, Cedric Thomas.
Okay, so starting with you, man, because since you're the elder statesman for the crew now, the QC, what's this? I said the hands committee, but you said the dream team. What inspired you to get your son into boxing?
To be honest with you, it's this goes all the way back to 1998, 99. Cedric was born 99, and he just was in the gym with me when I was training. So I mean, I didn't ever push him to box. Wrestling, I got a little bit more love for wrestling than boxing. So I knew for sure at the age of 5 we were going to be wrestling, which he did. He placed in state twice as a Pee Wee wrestler, but later on down the road, just going back and forth from each sport. By the time he hit 9th grade, he decided that he wanted to take a little bit more serious with boxing. So I let him take a hit at it. And
what had you boxing? If you don't mind me asking, what got you into it?
To be honest with you, 1998, I was in the club, Stars and Stripes, or Big Ferraris it was called. Okay. They were having 3 1-minute round barroom boxing fights. And I just was like, yeah.
Demolishing all the drunks?
Yeah. It's crazy. And the crazy thing about it is my first fight, which like I said, you had to be there to see it, but I knocked the guy out like in 98, it's like 7 seconds. 7 seconds. And I don't even remember. I didn't see him because I closed my eyes. I just swung. You know what I'm saying? He rushed at me, I rushed at him, just swung. And the feeling I got from the crowd, it was crazy. They were so I played it off like I did it, like I knew what I was doing. And I just needed that feeling again. So I came back. Every Tuesday I came back to the point where undefeated. I ended up winning 2 belts out there. I ran it back 2 years in a row and never got beat out there. But there was guys from the community who was like, man, look here, you're 19 years old, you got a natural talent. You need to, but you can fight, you can't box though. You know what I'm saying? It sounds a little weird. If somebody tell you can't box, you just beat 30-something people. But you can't. Yeah.
But a boxing is more technical than a fight.
And then when I went down to the Pinions Boxing Club down there, I found out. I said within a week I had sparred Antoine Evans.
Kid Dynamite.
And on that day, that was 1999. On that day, I sparred him. I thought that was it. I'm done because I thought I wasn't no good. Like I was being played at the other place.
Right.
And if this was boxing, then he was the best around, obviously at the time.
For sure.
Then I wasn't no good.
Kid Dynamite ended my boxing career too.
Yeah, see.
In 1990. In 1990.
There you go. Yeah.
What was it? 90? Yeah, that was 90. Over at Harrington Park. Yeah. Kid Dynamite ended my boxing. I'm serious. That boy hit me so motherfucking hard. I told him, man, everybody jumped me in this park. I know all of them had to put their hands on me.
Anybody felt that leather in the 90s? They understood why it was called Kid Dynamite.
Most definitely. You sure saw the sparks after the hit. Yeah. Most definitely. My brother, I'm glad you understood that was a real story. Yeah. We've been. But what got you into boxing, sir?
Man, I ain't from here like that. I'm from the West Coast.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, growing up, I kind of lost like my dad early, and then my mom's too. So I had to move with my grandparents. And from there, my brother came. He's like 5 years older than me. He came over and kind of was like, what you doing, man? You know what I mean? You need to come to the boxing gym. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it was kind of crazy because like my OG got out of prison. And when he got out, I had a big old fro, right? You know what I'm saying? He was gonna cut my hair, me and my brother. So we went to his crib and my brother went first. Well, he had like one glove and there was a bag and it happened to be a left-handed glove. I'm left-handed. So I put it on and I just started hitting it, boom, boom. And he was like, hey, Sean, you like to fight? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So then I really didn't like the fight though. You know what I'm saying? I was the type that would like ball up my anger and kind of cry, you know what I'm saying, before I did anything. So I didn't really like the fight. But my brother was always into some combat. He liked Dragon Ball Z and wrestling. So he was always taking it out on me.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So he always liked that type of stuff. Well, I mean, one day, man, he was just like, Dejan, you coming to the gym with me? And I was like, dang, man, I ain't really want to go. But I went, you know, and I liked it. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it just really wasn't something I really wanted to do. I was kind of a hard head a little bit. I kind of got caught up in the streak.
Okay.
So I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I mean? And then one day, my brother had his first fight. And he was like, you gonna come? I was like, yeah. So I went. And when he got in that ring, it felt like I was fighting. Like my blood was boiling. I was standing up. You know what I mean? Coaches like looked at me like, Dejan, you want a piece of that?
They seen it.
I was like, yes, sir. And then after he was like, I'm gonna train you. And after that, man, like it's history in the making, you know what I'm saying? I started training. I got my first fight, I won, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool because my first fight was in Yakima, Washington, which is where my dad was.
Okay.
I always wanted to make my dad proud, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
My dad was real big in the streets, so it was kind of like, I just wanted to make him proud, man. So I told my dad to come, you know what I'm saying? He invited my grandfather and on my side, his side of the family, they came to watch me fight, man. And I had to stop, dude. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I had to knock him out of something.
And you
so
did that.
I gave him an 8 count, 2 8 counts, and then they stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying? So just from there, it was kind of like, this is what I do.
Okay.
You know, and after that, man, I ended up winning like 2 tournaments. They gave me a belt. I got a big old trophy and all that. And that's kind of how I got started, man. I just kind of stuck with it off and on through the years. Like I only got 13 amateur fights. You know what I mean? From when I was 15 to 22.
Okay. And
then I took a break from 22 to 28. I went to an Alien Boy fight and I was watching him fight. And I was kind of heavy doing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching the fights and I was like, man, I could beat these guys. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And I used to go to soccer. My brother ended up transitioning into MMA and all that. So when I moved here, it was just MMA. I started learning how to wrestle and kickbox and all that stuff with them guys.
Yeah, Militech had a big camp.
Yeah, I was training at Militant.
Yeah.
I was at Militant and Summit and all that over there, you know what I'm saying? Kickboxing them guys. So then, you know, I was getting my ass whooped. I can't even lie to you. I ain't know how to wrestle.
That's a whole
you know,
other
but
world.
it's a whole other world. But they was like, oh, that's Dejan with the hands. He got the hands. He a boxer. And I wanted to change that. Like, I could fight. You know what I mean? Because it don't matter. Like, if you on the street, you can't be like, hold up, man, we just standing up. Or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if he see you can fight, he gonna take you down.
Right.
So you gotta know how to defend yourself by all means. So I just was like, nah, man, it ain't just boxing. Y'all can wrestle me, go ahead. So then I just learned, man. From there, kind of just kept going and
Got back to your love of boxing then.
yeah, eventually, man, I was 28 years old and I was kind of like, I could do that, I could beat these guys. And I went home, was talking to my girl about it, and she was like, man, you better do it before you get too old, before it's too late. So
the clock is ticking.
So I'm trying to find a gym around here. I ain't know any gym, you know what I'm saying? And I used to train at Niles in Moline.
Okay.
And when I was 20, 22, whatever, my last amateur fight, I was 22, sparring with, you know, the Venegases and all them guys, you know what I'm saying, when they was pro. So, and I was doing pretty good, if I gotta say myself. I mean, I was doing good. And, you know, so I had my fight, but then I kind of just gave it up, and then, you know, until I was 28. But eventually I tried, you know, matter of fact, Sean West brought me to Stunning Steve's gym when it was on 2nd or 3rd.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, by the barbershop?
Yeah.
The black and gold?
Yeah.
It was right there. And when I went there one day, I went sparring. I went to spar with them guys. And then one day I wanted to go by myself. So I went, and he had just moved to the new spot he at now. I didn't know where that was, and I was on foot.
Oh.
I had my bag, and I was like, dang, man. So, but I remember seeing some bald-headed black dude up the street, always outside. Yeah, always outside with the kids. You know what I'm saying? I used to drive by and see him all the time. So I was like, man, I'm gonna walk down the street. I know there's a gym down there. So I kept walking, and I ain't seen nobody, but eventually I seen Danny Don parked out front, you know? And Danny really didn't know me like that. He cornered my brother a few times, so he knew me from maybe off the strength, but I don't think he remembered me. But he ended up telling me, I was like, man, can I train for the day? He was like, man, it's $250 a month. And
He was coming for the money in the game.
I was like, dang,
he
man.
see me had talent.
I was like, man, can I just come in and train for the day? He was like, nah. So then, you know what I mean? So then I was like, all right. So I took off walking back where I came from and we started going back to Summit where I was, because we spar every Sunday. I would just go sparring on Sundays. That's all the training I got. They was like, man, where you train at? I was like, here. They was like, we only do this on Sunday. I was like, exactly. I come every Sunday just to spar. You know what I mean? I was dropping people over there and all that. So then they was like, man, you need to, I know some people. And they knew Monty and Scott. And they were just trying to build up. So then they got me in touch with them. Monty and them was like, man, we want to sign you. We want to see what you got. I was like, they ain't even see me fight yet. I'm like, you want to sign me? Yeah, so then they sent Brandon B at me. I ain't know Brandon yet. So then Brandon was like, man, he hit me. He was like, one day he was like, man, come down here and spar. I got somebody to spar with you. He was like, Donovan Dennis. I was like, I didn't know who that was. You know what I'm saying? But I was out of town and I was like, dang, man, I get back in town on Friday. I was like, just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sparring then? He was like, I don't know. So I was like, well, look, I spar every Sunday. You can just come watch me over here. So then he came to see me at Summit. And he was like, dang, bro, you can fight. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think I seen, you had brought Rashawn to Summit that time. I sparred with Rashawn that one time.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean? I was just a young kid, man. Just was really off the strength. You know what I mean?
And you found your passion and your love, and that's what's up, bro.
I told B, you know, because eventually after that, he was like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm a manager. He was like, you know what I mean? You don't got to make no decisions yet, but see what I can do for you. And if you rock with me, man, we can rock out. So, you know what I mean? It was just the fact that he gave me the address to Beasley's, and I came back.
And it was the same.
And it was the same gym.
Danny Don walked in. 250.
Danny walked in. It was like, because it was like 2 weeks before that, he told me 250. So I knew he was already gonna say something. And B was like, don't even worry about no payments, no nothing until after your fight. He gave me the key and everything. And I was like, this dude trusts me on nothing. You know what I mean? So like that, to me, coming where I came from, that means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, look, man, you looking to, you know what I'm saying? You putting all this into me. I was like, I'm gonna represent this gym the best way possible, you know what I'm saying, that I can.
Okay. I'm
gonna give it everything I got. And I've been there ever since.
That's what's up. And now you partnering, and with that, y'all partnering with the Rock Island Boxing Club and the Saturday Night Lights fight, you feel me? I would be remiss if I didn't say it, because I know Ramsey probably would have tackled me going out the door.
Yeah, he was getting ready to
man, Saturday Night Lights, and that's what's up, man. I'm glad you're on the card again, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got a chance to see you fight at the last one, and you kicked the ass real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Dream Team founder, co-founder, representative. Great to see you again, sir. I told you earlier that when I seen you at the fight, your fight scared me for a minute, but I knew dude was talking shit. He was like, he gonna have to be worried about me, tick, tick. You know, I still got the video on my phone. I'll show it to you later. Tick, tick, right? And then but then when you went in there and knocked his ass out, that's all I needed. So, what we gonna get out of you this fight?
This fight, y'all gonna get a great performance this fight. You know, I'm gonna let the rest of the talking be done in the ring.
Okay, because y'all did a lot of shit talking the last time. Yeah, you know.
I ain't studying.
Okay, well, let's go then. So
y'all rematching?
Yeah,
okay.
Just for myself, really. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's who you fighting again?
Yeah, I'm fighting the same dude.
Oh shit! Oh, this.
He ain't stopped talking.
Oh, he still ain't stopped talking. Okay, now, since he don't want to stop talking, we ain't dream teaming right now. It's QC hand committee. Just put the hands on him.
Straight on business.
Straight on business. I didn't know it was a rematch.
Yeah.
That's dope though, man. Show him you're gonna show him, man. It wasn't a fluke.
It's
anyway.
more like, you know, I understand it now.
Okay, because that was your first fight, right? Professional
fight. You know, dealt with a lot of nerves and making weight was crazy.
Right.
Really
you ain't bullshitting this time though.
Yeah, I stayed, you know, humble and kept my weight
Right.
good, so I ain't had to cut from 160.
Okay.
Still at the same weight I was when I fought, so I just look forward to being a better version of myself.
Tick, tick, nigga.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them eat them words too.
Oh, man, you should have told me that, Rams. You just let me walk into this interview like that. Man, set me up. I appreciate that, though. So, Junior, what's happening with you, man?
Not much.
You got your opponent?
Yeah,
Okay, you kicking ass. We
for sure.
you know, you finna hit him with the the Robinson, Sugar Ray. You finna.
What I got.
Ooh, that's what's up, man. So, what is it like to be a part of the growing the QC boxing this generation? You know what I'm saying? Because we was talking earlier how, you know, it was just when Michael Nunn and was doing it, it was just them really in that team, you know what I'm saying? And it really wasn't a whole lot of other people to be involved that could help push it and promote these fights, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody is enjoying it. So y'all building up a good fan base because the fights are selling out. Y'all putting on a good show. It's not like the product is bad. You know what I'm saying? They say dope sells itself and it's the best dope that's gonna sell. Y'all putting on a good show. Yeah, y'all doing it. So what is it like to be a part of that, of the grassroots movement that's going on?
It means a lot. We really started with nothing, and to be able to take it, you know, to be where we are with it right now, I know it can only get greater.
Right.
Like, we started with nothing, literally. Like, you know, like I said, you know, like in the back of my grandpa's store in the basement. Like, it was just me, my dad, my grandpa, my 2 cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was hardly any support.
And now,
you know, it came, but it was like starting off, it was nothing. So like I said, to be able to reach this height, it means a lot.
and it takes a lot to get people to buy into the program. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily, because like when we in the amateurs, like it's a lot of people that's supporting us now. They've been supporting us. Like once they seen where we was taking it, and you know what I'm saying, like my dad got a good name, my grandpa got a good name.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, it was inevitable. Like it's something real and authentic. So it ain't a surprise that people gravitated towards it at all.
Right. Okay. So the music, you know, the last time y'all fought, I think I told everybody, I think your entrance with Scrooge was a dope, and I like the way that everybody was able to incorporate an artist into that entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. What you had, Peasy, right?
Nah,
I
had G Quick.
G Quick, that's right, the E Smoke connection. Who was with Peasy?
Najee.
Okay. I knew, you know, them two look alike, so I'll be forgetting, you know, G Quick and Peasy.
You know,
like
I know all them guys though, man. I'm a rapper myself. So before I did this, I was with them traveling, doing shows. Me and Pease went to South by Southwest, man, and tore that whole stage.
See, look, I didn't even know he was a rapper too. Now we might have an artist for the show. Weapon, we might have a drop mic, man. Did you bring the mic, Weapon? I was trying to trick Lil Ramsey into drop. I was trying to trick Lil Ramsey into doing a drop mic performance. I'm asking him to get started. You know what I'm saying? I know you rap too.
Yeah, man. I've been rapping since I was maybe 14.
Okay.
I got over 100 songs, man.
I'm gonna have to get into that. Don't worry about it. So, Fred, you told me not to ask a question that I didn't want to answer to, right?
Don't shoot it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna ask a question.
No,
What? Okay, the boxing scene around here, you've been a part of it with a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the boxing scene? The good and the bad.
The good and the bad. I mean, the bad thing is that it fell off a long time ago, whatever. And there's got to be people here to prove that there's the level of competition that can bring it back. It's going to take these guys to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take somebody like Ramsey, somebody willing to put forth the footwork, you know, whatever, the making the calls, the making things happen, the sacrifices of time, money, you know, is all that's going to come into play. You know, there's no, you know, like Lil Ramsey was saying, you know, sometimes, you know, you only get these opportunities if they already know, you know what I'm saying? You've already been built, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have Rashawn, you have Ramsey, there were statements made. Rashawn most recently, I got to give him credit where credit is due. He got to the highest level into the amateur level, you know what I'm saying, whatever. His name is out there, you know. It's gonna be hard to get fights for him, you know, whatever. But he's gotta have other people that's, you know, making it happen, and then you have to have your hometown people wanting those things to happen for these guys. you know, like I said, you know, that's the good part about it is you got people that's willing to sacrifice a lot of things with them, because with them, the bad part is their sacrifices too. It's, you know, I can say it's easy when they're kids, you know, the times he didn't want to go box or, you know, he probably made him go box just like I did with my son, whatever. But when these guys get older, they, you know, they have other responsibilities that then they have to decide and make those sacrifices on, you know, keeping a job. What kind of job are you going to have that will also allow you to train to be the person that you're going to be? Some people don't get those options. Some people end up having a lot more kids than they wanted to have, or you know, anything. There's all kind of things that they're obstacles that they're going to face that's going to get in the way of what it takes to be what they want to be in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's levels, and this is where I say, be careful what you ask for sometimes, but there's levels to boxing. You have amateur boxing, but then you also have elite amateur boxing, you know what I'm saying? And some of these guys have been in elite amateur boxing. Then after the elite amateur boxing, you go to pro, but then you're just not really pro, you know what I'm saying? You may just be semi-pro versus really pro. And so there's levels to that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, everybody has to go through their levels. And sometimes the time ain't there for people to do it. Sometimes you know, it's you know, in my opinion, like these guys around here, you know, for the ones that I know that are trying to get to that next level of boxing, you know, Ramsey, the vision there, every quarter getting a fight, you know, if not before then, at least every quarter that's what it's going to take. Because for you to be seen, you have to be in a place where people want to go to see.
Right.
And this is Iowa. I mean, you know, it's easy to say they're fighting in New York and they're filling up a crowd of 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, whatever. Florida, California, Texas. We all know, you know, New York, these are the states that's boxing. Those are boxing, Las Vegas, you know. And then we're saying Iowa. People ain't, you know, the last show I just went to down in Florida, I mentioned Iowa and somebody said Michael Nunn. You know,
and that's the only thing we have
think
left.
About, think about,
as a reference. It goes all the way back to Michael Nunn.
Yes, think about that.
But these guys are changing
Exactly.
the name. They're giving it a new narrative.
And me as the dad with these guys, I mean, coach, trainer, I've helped them with some of these guys and everything with the golden gloves and stuff, whatever. And I've seen them put the work in. I've seen all these guys. I would just say, you know, keep your nose to the ground. Keep grinding. You know, you have to be better than what you think you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to be better than what you think you are. And the only way you're gonna do that is by training. You just gotta do it, you know. And my son, I know there's things that, you know, like I said, those obstacles are gonna get in your way. But every time something comes up, you know, every time a podcast comes up and you say you gotta work, that's why he ain't here today. He gotta work.
I mean, you know what? It's understandable.
But he's a young man. He's 25 years old.
He's got responsibilities.
As a dad,
and those has to be taken.
Yes, and as a dad, I'm gonna always. That's love all the time, you know.
And that's when you step up. That's when you step up to be the spokesman for him.
Yeah.
So is he gonna kick ass at this next fight?
Cedric will. I believe. You know, some of these guys, you know, when they're fighting or whatever, they it's just the mental. It's the mental. DeMonte, he impressed me with his first fight, and I'm gonna tell you, somebody I've been dropped in boxing many times. You know what I'm saying? Many times. Some was like, holy shit. Ain't nobody supposed to be able to hit that hard, you know, whatever. You know,
Kid Dynamite, he wasn't supposed to hit that hard.
And mentally, you know, this is, you know, it was his first pro home show, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and
he could have fell out at that point. Everything could have just thought that, you know, he could have started fighting wild. He could have just lost all momentum. He could have, you know, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you need those type of guys, you know what I'm saying, your first few fights.
You need, most definitely.
And, I know Ramsey and them guys are, you know, my son's probably the hardest person to find a fight for. Based on size, I would say Rashawn based on experience when it comes to that level, because my son's 112 pounder. Ain't too many grown men in the United States weigh 112 pounds, you know what I'm saying? So it's a tough one. And like I told him, he's got to be ready.
You might have to put a couple of bricks on
yeah,
it.
He's got to be ready.
Just snap a couple of bricks.
He's not gonna get a lot of options out there, so he's gonna have to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, and then same with Rashawn. He's gonna have to have that same energy that he had when he went to Colorado, when he went to the Olympic trials. He's gonna have to have that same energy, you know what I'm saying, for the next few years. Because if even if he's not fighting as much as he would like to, if he loses a step, you don't want to lose against what you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to look bad against what you're supposed to be. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this on record. This is where it gets,
Okay.
The best pro boxer we got right now, pro boxer in the Quad Cities, is Ramsey BCJ. Best.
For sure.
And I'm not saying it because I'm sitting in y'all gym. I got a son I love to death. But the best pro boxer from head to feet, head to toe. I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I've been doing it for a long time. Is Ramsey BCJ. He's a dad also. And I know those things, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know his dad, and I had them conversations with him. He didn't talk. I talked to him a little bit, but not as much because I don't want to jump inside nobody's play. But those things gonna come in play because you got a kid, you got a lifestyle, you got a family. You got a love for the sport, but you got a love for it. And when those things get in the way, young man, you can make it happen 24 hours in a day. People ask me all the time, how do you work 2 jobs, every 2 full-time jobs a day? Where do you find the time? I find it. You'll find it. If it's something you're passionate about, I'm passionate mostly about my family. So in order for me to do the things I need for my family, I make the time happen.
For sure.
So that's my advice to all you guys, all the boxers, my son included. Find the time to get what you're trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this sport.
Okay, now, I've asked these guys before, but who would be your ideal fight since your career is, over with?
Yeah.
And you just met. Who would have been your ideal fight back in your bar brawling days?
To fight like of all these guys fighting now, or
anybody? Anybody?
Oh wow. I don't know.
See, he told me to ask a question.
I don't know. I don't know. To be honest,
he said if I ask the question, I get the answer? He don't want to say that now. That's the one you don't want to say?
Keep wrestling. You can come out of retirement.
Yeah, see there. Yeah, see, I was playing. No, I respect all these guys, man. They all good, you know what I'm saying? They all, they grinding.
You got one more in you though. I know, I see it.
Yeah,
you got one more in you. Ramsey, we got room on the March 8th card. We got one more.
Mentally I do, but not physically, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, at 147, when I know I was strong, fast, and I threw more punches than anybody, I probably would have been right after Dejan, right after Travis Thomas, my own brother, right after Gilbert Venegas, because...
Hold on. He just said me.
Yeah, he called you out. He said 147.
Hey, I'm 47. I'm 47 years old, but I tell you guys...
You got one more?
No, not against these guys. You know what I'm saying? Not against these guys. I don't got one more. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
we can set it up for after his fight. So
No,
that way you got the advantage. You got 2 fights in one night.
But I'm gonna tell you what the mentality though for me always been is just, you know what I'm saying? And I think I got bad habits early in the game is just show, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm willing, I don't want to lose, but I'm willing to lose. I'm not, if he's the toughest dude, why am I fighting that guy?
Right.
I want to fight that guy. Because if he puts me down, you know what I'm saying? And that's where
See, that was where you learned that. If the toughest guy put you down, it's not a bad thing because he was expected to put you down. But if that guy that you ain't supposed to lose who put you down.
When I walked in that gym back in the day, in 99, 2000, 2001, it was Laverne Clark.
Oh yeah.
Put them gloves on. Put the gloves on, man. And I already knew I'm not coming out of there without my face being busted up.
I'm so glad I
Antoine,
missed that.
put the gloves
I'm so glad I missed them.
David Levi, put the gloves on.
Yeah, you fought.
Warren Tyson, put the gloves on.
You fought some hitters.
I wanted to spar everybody who was supposed to be in the neighborhood that I knew. Those were the names you heard about. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like if I get better, if I get good with these cats, you know what I'm saying? Then and eventually I started getting respect. I started getting a little bit more respect, you know what I'm saying? There was always one that I could never really get the best of, you know what I'm saying? There was always that one that I couldn't get to.
Who was that one?
That was Antoine Echols.
Okay, we know that.
Antoine Echols.
You know.
And I'll tell you another person that I sparred that I always heard about, right? It was Leonard Overstreet.
Oh, Street.
Now we don't get along that well, for personal reasons, but when I did spar him, because I can tell when they got that, I knew if he would have been what they said he would have been, he was that.
But that comes from 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot in,
There you go.
you know what I'm saying, the decisions that we make. Now he's doing great because Top Notch Boxing is doing good. He has a good camp over there.
I don't like it.
I mean, you know, that's just personal. I ain't mad at you for not liking him. I can't be, but I
gotta respect what he do.
I can't.
I respect what he do.
I think I just found the fight. Street. You got one more street, baby.
That's the thing though. You hate him or love him, you gotta respect him.
Yeah, there you go.
No matter
and
what.
like I said, I'll never not. If somebody asks me, even my fighters, they're here. Some of them that you talk to say, Fred has always said, hey, go over there to the street, get some work from street, because he got boxing down here. Now, if you ask me right now, I'll tell you, I don't get with Ramsey sitting over there and anybody else, like who the best trainer around here? Trainer? Not coach. Trainer? Ain't nobody better than me.
Woo!
I got people that don't want to train with me because they know it's a level of training that you just, you know, I put a little bit of that Marine Corps in there. I put a little bit of that under, and there is, asthma, sick, you don't get none of that. If I know somebody's trying to train for a fight, if they trying to win, because they'll call me.
Okay.
They've always done it.
He said he the top trainer, so we're going to get him trained for this fight with Street, March 8th. We got Fred versus Leonard. No. The brawl for it all, baby. At Saturday Night Lights. Who would have been who was your ideal fight you want to fight?
In the QC?
Anywhere. But let's think bigger than the QC.
Hey,
let's
no,
think about
up.
who the
Hey,
title.
you know
Who
what?
got the biggest title you want to
You
whoop?
know who I want to fight?
Who?
The nigga I'm about to fight. You know why? You know why? Because he called me out.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
okay.
you got me fucked up. You say my name, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Ooh, I love it.
Excuse me.
We cuss on here. We do all that.
But it's
We
cool.
do.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
good.
Because I'm bred from that, my nigga. Hey,
Woo.
listen to this.
You getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
He called me
I
out
don't know who you
on a
is.
live stream that I was watching. You know what I mean? And he had a fake ass amateur belt on his shoulder, talking about he wanted to fight me
For the belt?
for my strap.
He want to put his belt on the line. Is a belt for belt, man?
Alright. No, it's cool. So
He want
you
yours?
know what I want to fight? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to punch that nigga in his mouth.
Oh, wait. May 8th, March 8th. I said May. I just
Show up.
March 8th.
I'm whooping his ass.
March 8th, Saturday Night Lights. We got Leonard Overstreet coming out of retirement versus Fred.
Why?
We got
Why?
You ain't never gonna let that down,
We
man.
got-
God damn, man.
You know,
we
we
got
got
that
two things to say.
They
Yeah.
finna knock the fuck. Dude, you in trouble for starting shit. Tick, tick, you done fucked up. This year we got grudge matches going on.
The thing is, and to highlight what Freddie said, in this sport, power really don't mean nothing. Like I went into my first, pro debut looking to fight, but I learned a lot. I'm not, I fought a style, a fan-friendly style, so now I'm just gonna be back to me. It's gonna be a completely different fight.
Okay, I like the way you said that. You said you
But
fought
yeah, he was saying tick, he, overconfident and stuff, and punching and stuff, but everybody can punch in 8 ounce, 10 ounce gloves, and you know what I mean? But we got something for them.
Okay.
Make adjustments, and
Tick,
that's why I made the rematch and stuff, so I could get the respect that I deserve. Even then, shit, motherfuckers might want to see me fight him a third time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing
Wait. Listen, you fought the fan favorite fight. You're getting your rematch to show them that you got the skill level of a champion. You don't need a third one with him after you knock him out, because if he can't do it in 2, it ain't no sense in giving him a third one. Mm-hmm. But Ramsey, unless he got some money, if he gonna put some money, he gonna put that bread up. We can hustle cartel. Off the hustle. Can't stop the hustle. We can hustle cartel his ass. He be slick rolling them on them dice.
Yeah, we trying to, this is just a small step
For greater things, most definitely. What about you, sir? Who Who was your fight? Cause I want to know. He ain't talking shit, is he?
Nah.
He know better. Okay, look, I you know what I love about Ramsey? He got the nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? His dad was like that as a kid. Yeah, when we were growing up, he was always nonchalant. So that was one thing I liked about y'all. I showed all my little boy shit. Sleeves, you know. I'm with him. Cried, you get them tears, it's over with. You make me cry. Woo, you better call your mama. But that's dope, man. I'm glad you was admitting that, because it used to take me forever to admit some shit like that.
Man, you gotta be honest and like, man, it is what it is. I used to cry before, just sitting, and my brother be like, what you gonna do about it? He's like, hit me then. And I hit him, and it hurt me more than it hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
And now,
but that, hey, it just made me stronger.
That fire was forged.
What you do, boxing helps you control your anger. You know what I'm saying? Control your emotions. You know what I mean? Once you learn how to control that and you can channel it into a shot.
See, and that's why I'm glad y'all found that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all
boxing saved my life, man.
And that's dope, and I love that. And you know, we're gonna see what it do for Fred against Leonard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push this fight. You shouldn't have never said that around me. That's the one. I ain't been to Top Notch Boxing yet. I'm going now. Leonard, I got you a fight lined up.
Listen, man, I'll put it on video. I can't. Leonard's the better boxer. I can't outbox Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just there's a certain point. Now, don't get me wrong. There ain't a boxer right now that's even.
You can out-train Leonard though.
I can out-train anybody.
Okay, okay, that's all we need. Keep the competition.
And the crazy thing is, it's. You know, and I don't want to make it messy, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm gonna always give people respect where they belong, you know what I'm saying? I heard about it growing up. I heard about Leonard Overstreet growing up. I heard how he gave Antoine problems, you know what I'm saying? So I always would say, even fighters that I was training, you know, hey, go get a little bit from Leonard. Go get a little bit from Leonard. But it's not gonna hurt.
But it's a lot of trainers
it's bad.
The different styles.
The problem is they were saying stay away from me. They were staying away from me as if I was giving them something wrong, you know what I'm saying? And I always believe they've all heard it, you know what I'm saying? The only person I had, you know what I'm saying, in the gym with me is this man, whatever, but they've all heard it, pressure bust pipes. I train that way, you know what I'm saying? And understand something, if you get in the ring with somebody who got a little bit more skill than you, if you've been training and you can put that pressure, apply that pressure, you know what I'm saying, whatever, something that somebody don't want, then you're gonna make it a hard fight for even the best boxer, because pressure bust pipes. You can get them out of there. And like I said, my training strategy is to outwork everybody.
For sure.
Everybody. Outwork everybody.
So Top Notch Boxing, we got an outwork challenge. He said he's gonna outwork it. I'm gonna get something out of this, man. You gonna put some work. You gonna put some work in on this one. But
just watch Cedric, man. Just watch Cedric. Cedric
Okay.
will never not be 112 pounds when he steps on the scale. For his whole time he's gonna be a boxer, a professional. There has never been one time that he's never not made weight. You know, and he walks around 118, 119. I think the highest he was been 120.
I think. You don't think that'd be a good way for him to fight at?
What's that?
Get him up there. Yeah. You don't think that'd be a better way?
He's 5'3".
Yeah, I know it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put when you place him.
How tall is D-Sack? Pitbull.
Who?
Pitbull Cruz. He just fought last night.
See?
Oh, I don't know.
The Mexican dude, the Pitbull dude.
See, that's what we're going to send Cedric. We're going to have to send Cedric to CML, you know, Triple A, the Mexican. We're going to get him a fight of his size for real.
Yeah. But it's just, you know, it's one of those, you know, Cedric, we've always had, you know, like he understands where we slap, you know, when we fought Ramsey back in the day. There was no way standing in the ring, and I'll say it. He knows. I've told him. We've talked. You know what I'm saying? This, if you stand toe to toe in front of Ramsey, you're not going to beat him.
Cedric must have been older than Ramsey at the time being, because it had to be.
How old are you, Ramsey?
24.
Cedric's 25.
Oh, never mind. I was just trying to give him the.
What I'm saying is,
I was trying to help him.
What I'm saying is, that was one of those situations. Pressure bust pipes. Ramsey was pro before he turned pro.
Oh, he's super technical. His talent. He got a technical style.
He's a pick your shot type of guy. That's dangerous in eights.
Yeah.
That's dangerous in eights.
Yeah.
8-ounce glove, that's gonna be a dangerous situation for anybody. And that's why I still put him, because I put him at the top around here because he has feet. he has the hands. He can his body attacks are where they need to be at. His head shot. You know, he's got everything there's some boxers that lack. They're not good at throwing body shots.
He's a complete package.
He got the complete package. You know what I'm saying? My son, where he has.
Okay, give me a breakdown of every. You gave me the Ramsey. Give me the breakdown on this fight of the because you gave me the Ramsey pieces.
Demonte's is mental. I told Demonte one time, like, his first Golden Glove, right? Then he went to, he won his first Golden Glove with me in the corner. Let's just keep it real.
Boy, that motherfucker ain't gonna never not take his flowers.
Yeah, don't get to
I'm not mad. He won his first Golden Glove with me in the corner. I did it first. Soldier boy.
Yeah. Then his brother, like I said, there's always somebody saying they can do better than me. His brother said, let me train you instead of Fred, because Fred don't know what he's doing. He ain't teaching you boxing. Then that's innocence. You know what I'm saying? I don't focus so much on being a perfect boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He lost when he trained with his brother for the next.
Look, he gonna make sure they go in there too.
The
lost.
last other Golden Glove that he won
was with you again.
I was in the corner again.
Okay.
And he destroyed. He knocked. I don't even. We can't. That's a highlight reel on that one.
So he's mental. His fight is more mental.
Monte's mental. He's got a whole lot more in him, but he's thinking about how to be the perfect boxer. Somebody has told him, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line, that you should box this way, and this way only. You know what I'm saying? And that can slow a person down, or that can keep you from letting go of what you really have inside. You see what I'm saying? And if you do that too much, we're never going to see all the potential. He's been around boxing too long to not know a whole lot more. So even when he came out that first fight, the first pro, and he got drunk, that's because his mentality he was getting ready to outbox a dude, when the first mentality should be good, because I'm about to kill this dude. Nobody waits to kill anybody. You just kill them. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple.
What's Dejan?
With all due respect with me though.
Okay.
With all due respect with me though.
He hasn't trained you.
He never trained me. And on top of that, he's only been on the other side.
Oh.
And then on top of that, he really don't watch me fight like that. He really ain't in my fights like that.
No.
So to see my progress and all that, he's only seen me when I fought when I was 3-0. I got 16 fights now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How many belts?
4.
4 belts?
Yeah.
What's
different weight classes.
2 different weight classes. See, we got to make sure y'all know that, because we got a real champion in the building too now.
Now you can let him talk his shit, but I'm just saying.
Before he ain't even finna talk, man. You kind of.
No,
because he caught deuces with the Overstreet challenge, so we ain't even worried about him really having you. Just you humbled him. I like that.
Saying,
Before,
no, it just comes down there. Sometimes people, and including myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put the work in. I don't think anybody around here has been in the ring in a competition. Probably, I got over 400 fights. When I was down in Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? I fought 3 times a week, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And it wasn't boxing. But
Cat Williams, I read 10,000 books by the time I was.
so it's not up to me to judge, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it comes down to is what I see and what I know. And like
okay, when he was standing across from you in your ring, what was you trying to tell your fighter to do? Because when your fighter was losing, he was like, "Boss, I can't get around none of what he's doing." He hit me with.
He was never losing.
He hit me with
he never winning.
He was never losing.
Jason?
Travis, when he fought my brother.
I think
I'm not talking about your brother. I said when you was fighting. When you said because you said he's only been on the other side of you. Right?
That's what I thought you meant. Other side. He fought my brother.
You fought his brother. You won,
yeah.
right?
No.
His brother won.
By decision.
So
it's controversy behind that.
Okay, so we
you can believe what you want to believe. It's on YouTube.
I'm gonna go look it up, and then I'm gonna pose. I'm gonna watch the fight, and then I'm gonna do a step by step comment. I'm not gonna say nothing. No. But I'm gonna watch it. I like that.
Yeah,
but when you seen what he was doing, what was you telling your fighter to do to try to counter him? Then what you seen him doing?
On which fight you talking?
Any fight he had.
I gotta go against him because like he said, I never trained him. I don't train him. I don't train with him. He trains at another gym. So even if I was trying to give somebody advice, I don't know what level of, what next level you can go. These guys I know. This man right here, Ramsey, at the National Golden Gloves, he was overweight. He came to my room, woke me up. I'm overweight, coach. I put my tennis shoes on. Let's go get it, because he already knew. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get the weight off of him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Did it work? We took the weight off. That was Lil Ramsey. There's just, if I've been with you, I know you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, I can't really speak about you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
My brother, when he, like, if we want to bring that up, when he fought against my brother, I know what my brother's capabilities are. I know what they're not. You know what I'm saying? I know we're fighting a younger, stronger, faster guy. You know what I'm saying? We have one thing in common, one thing for sure. You know what I'm saying? In my mentality, and I didn't even know his background till now, which we should have the experience level. You know what I'm saying? We should have experience. And Travis is known to stick and move. You know what I'm saying? If you go and look at Travis's fights or whatever, there's not nobody that he didn't beat unanimously on the judges' cards. Like I said, we can always go back and say could have went either way or whatever on something, but every one of his fights was unanimous decision, and nobody was ever in a situation where they was getting ready to get knocked out, because he don't train to knock people out, and I didn't train him to knock people out. He's 6 foot, 132 pounds.
So where's the kill at? Where's the kill at if you ain't training them to knock them out?
Travis is 40 years old.
Not everybody a knockout puncher, just like Devontae just said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking shit, man.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and like I said, it all comes, but it's not about us. These guys,
putting on the show.
These guys, including Ramsey, are gonna bring boxing here. This is what I'm.
That's what's up. That's what I'm happy for. That's what I'm happy for. Y'all bringing a light.
At the end of the day, it's the QC versus everybody.
In the end, for sure, most definitely.
At the end of the day, yeah, people gotta get out of this fighting each other shit, and we gotta fight them.
Yes,
like there's more of them than us, man.
Always.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
It's us
yeah,
versus
the only
them.
way, and the
I
only
come
way
from out of town, so I get that.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that around here. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out of my comfort zone from where I'm from and come here and make a name for myself. You know what I mean? The hard way.
I know it.
You know?
It's hard. It's hard to when you
it's
move.
Not easy out here.
When you
with all the hatred and all that go around, it's not easy out here to be liked, man.
no, it's too small. And
You see what I'm saying?
And just like he said, you know what Ramsey is doing is
what you need to
you can't fight. Everybody around here wants to know who's better than somebody else around here. Well, then that means it's just only our people are going to see us fight. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the guys that think that they the shit from all the other states bring all they people, because they can't wait to see
them fight.
Them be one, and then people will start understanding they got some killers here in Iowa. Because every time we go, we get sent home with an L. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You don't around here. It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we need fights like this. You know what I'm saying? That they're calling the cats from out of town. Who you got? We got these guys. You know what I'm saying?
They putting in the work.
They come in, they put the work in, and we send them all home with L's. And then they go home. They gotta tell them where they just came from. Nigga, we fought down in Quad City, man. They got some. Hey. Y'all niggas, man, them niggas ain't just got potatoes and corn. They got killers in that motherfucker. That's what you want. Because until you hear that, they only gonna assume California, New York, Florida, Texas.
And these guys.
And they putting the work in here.
I salute y'all. The movement, man. Keep it up, man. Continue what you're doing with your son and putting him in a position to win at 112. Continue to help out all these guys that you know what I'm saying. Continue to be the greatest trainer in the Quad Cities, bro. That's where you at with it. I salute you, my bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm talking shit with you throughout this interview, but I salute it. I see your passion for it, and what you want out of it is for it to grow to the heights that it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
champ.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna love to see you fight again.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man, for the time. And
Thank you for telling us your story, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't come on and tell their story the first time. You know what I'm saying? And you had the confidence to share it all with us, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Dream Team, tick, fuck them up for me. My brother, once again, we got to get you in that studio. I think we got a collaboration. We could put the music together. He can help you find your sound. He got over 100 songs, man. You got to get that sound found. So who you got coming to bring you to the ring this time?
I've been thinking about it, man.
Since you finna smoke the opponent, since you finna smoke the opponent, right? I got a guy who could walk you to the ring, right? E-Dub, what you smoking on? Since you finna smoke your opponent, what you smoking? That's the only way I can get press passes. I'm trying to get Ramsey to give me press passes. But yeah, you don't want to say it?
I want to say it, chicks. I got two people in mind. One of them is more well known, but one of them is my guy.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, do I want to go I don't want to say bigger than last time because that was my man and he did his thing.
He did it.
It'd be equally, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was just on the QC little, you know, the channel news and all that. So that'd be cool. But my man's deserving to me. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
You'll get it figured out.
Yeah, I got you.
Who you got?
Him or me?
You first.
Okay, so no, I ain't know which way you.
I was looking. You know, my eyes sometimes look.
So
both.
like I'm like a little the same as him. I'm stuck rocking a hard place. Like one of them I might have come out. My guy Blizz, long time friend of mine.
Blizz from 53rd.
Yeah, Blizz. Like
That's my man. I fuck with Blizz.
Thinking about giving him a little bit of exposure, but at the same time, like if I find that song that fit, like oh yeah, like that got me in the choco. Like it was Him All Alone by Gunna. That still got me in the choco, but I ain't listened to a minute. But if I don't find like no celebrity song, I probably give my boy some love, you know.
Okay. And who we got with you? You don't know yet? Okay. I mean, it's hard to top the last one. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
It's hard because that was
my dad.
Yeah, I know. That was one of the dopest entries. I wish the cameraman would have caught it all the way like he was supposed to.
Said don't worry about Cedric songs because I got a weird son, man. He coming out to some anime shit every time, bro. He's anime, man. I don't know YouTube. I don't know. I don't even know what he came off last time.
He got the anime. He been
I was begging him to do DMX for me, but he wouldn't do it. So
man, most definitely, man. I thank you all for fucking with me again, and always giving me the opportunity to interview you guys before the fight, man. I don't know, man. We done talk so much with these guys. They just here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them take over the show next time. I'm gonna let them do the interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Cause they always here. Thank you, brothers, most definitely for coming through. Fred, Dejan, Lamonte, Ramsey, BCG. You know what I'm saying? Thank you once again. Always, and you know, Sessions is supporting everything. Saturday Night Lights, right?
Yeah.
Saturday Night Lights. I want to make sure I say it right. March 8th. Make sure you at the Davenport River Center, man. Tap in with the hardest fight in the QC, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys are doing great. Not just Ramsey VC and the Rock Island Boxing Club, but everybody who has a part in it. Whitball, ENT, and all these guys who has a part in what's going on, man.
I don't ever say Beasley, man. Shout out
Beasley.
Downtown Boxing Club,
Beasley.
man.
You know that Overstreet was down
They
there.
don't ever say it on this show, man.
I'm sorry. Beasley. Hey, Beasley.
No, I ain't gonna fuck. I'm gonna stop fucking with you, man. You gonna be mad.
I don't never hear it.
I had shouted out
Monday was gonna say it last time.
I had shouted out Beasley
before, man.
And y'all gotta come down, like, or we gotta set something up to get some sparring too. You know what I mean?
That's that Beasley mentality, man.
It's always
that Beasley.
especially sparring.
Beasley don't let big fighters go around. Like
Shout out Beasley's boxing.
Shout out Beasley. Shout out Beasley.
Shout out
Okay, never mind. So Beasley's
top notch.
Fred, top notch. Fred and the rest of the Paynes crew. I came up under, you know, for the most part, Paynes. So,
Most definitely.
You know, it's always love, no love lost. Alley Cats, every
Alien boy, all
Yeah, man.
everybody, you know,
All
we
the
salute all the QC.
It's us against them.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go. With the QC Dream Team, us against them, baby. We taking over. Saturday Night Lights, March 8th. Tap in. Sessions. We having sessions. We locked in. You better tap in.